and a compilation of Luciano, which is more sort of modern, sort of roots style. Sort of nice combination between sort of modern dancehall and older roots, kind of dabbier root stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. One of the 2 Sizzler CDs I own. I mean, he's got loads, but I mean, I only have 2 of them. Black Woman and Child, which is probably the one that most people have. This is excellent. It's really, really good. Fantastic album. Really, really good. Really like it. And another one, the Reggae Max compilations. Again, Sizzler. This has a lot of other tracks for different labels and things. So yeah, that's quite a good companion one as well. And Bushman, Nine Man Chant. I like this one a lot. Really did like this one a lot. Never got around to getting any other stuff by Bushman. It's only because I can't buy every CD ever made, so the funds just don't allow it. So, but I wouldn't mind getting more of his stuff, because I really liked it a lot. And the next one up is well, it's a compilation. I mentioned Adrian Sherwood before, and this is 15 Years in an Open Boat, which is basically like a double CD compilation of stuff and all new sounds. So it's got Mark Stewart, people like Mark Stewart, you know, ranging from Mark Stewart and Gary Quayle, you know, Tackhead, the sort of more industrial sort of hip hop or sort of less reggae stuff, and all the way to your Prince Farais and New Age Steppers, and some more modern stuff as well, sort of more dancier stuff as well. No, it's really, really good. You know, if you don't know much about all new sound, then this is a pretty good one to go for. Again, I don't know how easy it would be to get hold of it now. This came out in '97, but as a cheap and easy way of getting into the fairly vast all new sounds back catalogue, this is not a bad one to go for. I was talking about Adrian Sherwood just on the last CD there, 15 Years in an Open Boat, and here's another one I have, which is Adrian Sherwood Presents the Master Recordings. It's just got a small, quite short compilation, basically of 15 tracks of various Adrian Sherwood productions. Yeah, it was a really good one. It was actually very, very cheap. It was very good, great little sampler really for Adrian Sherwood's work. Really good. And the only Bob Marley CD I own. That's the early years when they were recorded by or worked with Lee Perry, and yeah, I really, really like this one. And next up now we have you know, compilations of this is King Tubby now, and this is Dub Gone Too Crazy, 1975 to 1979, and yeah, it does what it says on the tin. Basically, it's King Tubby Productions, or King Tubby dubs of various tracks, just really good. And next one, again, more Tubby Productions, and this one's King Tubby and the Soul Syndicate. Again, it's another Blood and Fire reissue, as well as the previous one. Yeah, really, really good. I think this was the first of the Trojan compilations I have. This is really, really good. This one, double CD of just, I mean, it's just a great compilation to get if you want to get into King Tubby. Just a legendary figure, and if you like dub at all, or you want to get into dub at all, then you need to have stuff by this guy. It just goes without saying. So King Tubby's in fine style. I think it's still quite freely available on Trojan Records, and it's quite cheap. It's brilliant. Yeah, just if you see it, buy it. This is an older one. Again, this is on Trojan, but I mean, Trojan's been bought and sold so many times that I think Sanctuary now have the rights to it. I'm not entirely sure. I can't keep up. This is an older compilation, double CD, and I think there's probably some crossover or duplication with In Fine Style as well. But I don't think you can get hold of this one now. But basically, you wouldn't go wrong with In Fine Style. But if you get hold of this as well, this would be great. But yeah, I really like this one. This is not a compilation. This is the Congos, Heart of the Congos. Lee Perry production. Just fantastic. Again, one of the best reissues that Blood and Fire did, and yeah, justifiably reissued because it is really fantastic. Just great. You know, the Black Ark at its best. Really like this one a lot. You just can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong really with any Lee Perry production. Anything that Lee Perry touched, sort of really late 60s to late 70s, just fantastic. And talking of the man himself, here's the first CD I have of Lee Perry. I think it's a kind of a dodgy one, this, because you have to be aware that when you buy a lot of Lee Perry CDs, he doesn't always get money, royalties from them. And this one is on Nectar Records, who I've never heard of. And but this was the first Lee Perry CD I bought. I bought it in my local HMV. And Larks from the Ark, it's called. And it blew me away. Thought it was absolutely fantastic. And it's what got me started buying reggae CDs. Just brilliant. This was a recent purchase for me, and this was I'll try saying that again, Dub Triptych, and this basically just is a very handy way, if you don't have them already, as I didn't, of getting all three of Lee Perry's dub albums, early mid-70s, Cloak and Dagger, Blackboard Jungle Dub, and Revolution Dub. I had Revolution Dub, but it was a bit of it was of dubious legality, and I think it had been mastered from a record. I think it had been mastered from vinyl, so there was a lot of pops and crackles going on there. But this is great, a Trojan one, and it's great if you want to get the three main dub albums, or the three dub albums that Perry did in the early to mid 70s. This is the one to go for. And it's got some bonus tracks as well. It's great, really good. This is another Trojan one. You can't really get away with buying reggae CDs and not coming across Trojan records. Certainly not in the UK anyway. This is the Apology, which gathers together Super Ape, The Return of the Super Ape, and Roast Fish, Collyweed and Cornbread. And again, a great way and a cheap way of getting those 2 or 3 albums together. Just really good. I think the story was that Super Ape was released by Island, but Chris Blackwell, I think, refused, or just wasn't that impressed with the Return of the Super Ape, and that caused a lot of bad blood between him and Lee Perry. I find it kind of strange, really, because though Return of the Super Ape is not as strong as Super Ape, I still think it's a great album. I think it's really good. That sort of swirly, murky Black Heart production is just fantastic. So yeah, there is a bit of filler, sort of instrumental filler or whatever, but no, it's a great CD. Again, a great companion to Dub Triptych, if only to see how the music progresses from the early to mid 70s, and then from the mid 70s onwards. Just fantastic.